First Sergeant Brian C. Hildebrand, enlisted in the Army in 1986 as a musician, completing training at Fort McCullough, Alabama, and the U.S. Army School of Music in Norfolk, Virginia. He then served as a featured soloist during his 3 years with the 36th Army Band at Fort Huachuca. After working as a band director in Arizona Public Schools, he re-enlisted back to the Army in 1997. Since then, he has held every enlisted leadership position from team leader to first sergeant during his assignment at 6 different duty stations, culminating in his assignment as a first sergeant and acting commander of America's 1st Corps Band. His most significant contribution was from 2016 to 2017 at U.S. Army Garrison Yongsan in Seoul, Korea, serving as the acting command sergeant major of the 8th Army Band. He led 61 soldiers and 4 Katusas in 6 music performance teams for over 300 music missions, training for entry control point security with a theater-wide exercise, Key Resolve. Joining First Sergeant Hildebrand today is his spouse, Mrs. Angèle Hildebrand. By order of the Commanding General, America's 1st Corps, the Legion of Merit is presented to First Sergeant Brian C. Hildebrand for exceptionally meritorious service over a 26-year career, culminating as the 56th Army Band First Sergeant. At this time, Major General Graham will present the national flag to First Sergeant Hildebrand on behalf of a grateful nation.
Truly grateful nation for all that you've done.
Now Major General Graham will place the retirement pin on First Sergeant Hildebrand and present the certificate of retirement.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay,
okay.
all right.
The Department of the Army Certificate of Appreciation is presented to Mrs. Angèle Hildebrand on the occasion of the retirement of her spouse from active status with the United States Army. First Sergeant Hildebrand and his wife Angèle plan on staying in the Joint Base Lewis McChord area. First Sergeant Hildebrand plans to work in public service in Olympia, Washington, while staying musically active, volunteering as a low brass musician in the American Legion Band, singing with his local church and the Capital City Chorus. Angèle will work as a transition counselor at Hawks Transition Center here on Joint Base Lewis McChord. Ladies and gentlemen, First Sergeant Brian C. Hildebrand and Mrs. Angèle Hildebrand.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I love Colonel Strader's comments about supporting the first responders. It's just huge right now. So much is going on. In terms of my personal life, I've been so honored to be able to serve as a musician for the Army. The things that we do to bring heart, to bring just encouragement to the troops is huge. And I've just had the honor to serve with Juilliard graduates and just folks there that are just of the highest caliber musicians. But they chose to serve and out there playing for the 4th of July, for holiday concerts, just increasing the spirit and the intent of our soldiers to do their mission, do all those awesome things that the Colonel was talking about. Of course, and I follow the Colonel's thoughts in terms of thanking my God. Nothing gets done without him being first. Number 2, most important on this earth, my wife Angel. Nothing gets done in my life without her encouragement and her love. And I think the standard's been set for some canoodling.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I'm a soldier for life.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You probably have a few words to read, so we're going to stop all that.
Oh, sir.
Okay, you good with that?
That'll work.
All right. So, I need the applausometer. We don't have the band out here today. We don't have a sound system set up, but I do have the HHB commander who can come up here and she can sing the Corps song. No, I don't think that.
I got you, man. Let's go.
If they would have,
They have openings.
I know she would embarrass us all, because she'd nail it. She would nail it. Okay. But as we started this off, just want to say thank you to the families here of both of you for the amazing support. Altogether, half a century of support from the families here to these two amazing soldiers. We thank you for what you've done, and we know that you'll continue to live within us because your legacy is them, right? And they will take that and continue to pass that on. So our Major, last words.
I think you covered it all.
Okay, all right, folks. Thanks for everybody who put this thing together under amazing, beautiful day here in Western Washington. So Godspeed to both of you two and your families. Thank you.
Cool.